Assalamualaikum students. The topic is iron metabolism. From this video lecture you will learn about basics of iron metabolism. What is iron? What are the dietary sources of iron? Biochemical functions of iron, what the iron do in our body, and metabolism of iron, how iron is metabolized, and absorptions, how iron is absorbed from dietary sources. First, we will discuss what is iron. Iron is an important mineral, and as a element, its chemical symbol is Fe, and its atomic number is 26, and mass number is 55.8. We can say that iron is an important element or a mineral in our body. Total body content, iron present in our body. How many iron is present in our body? About 25 to 30 grams of iron is present in our body, which is distributed in different parts of the body. For example, liver, bone marrow, muscles, tissues, and blood. No distribution of iron in our body. The amount, how many amount of iron is present in different parts of the body. Proteins, location, and iron in milligrams. Hemoglobin, the highest amount of iron is present in our body is in hemoglobin, which is present in RBC, and its value is 3000 milligrams. Second is myoglobin, which is present in muscles tissues, having 400 milligrams of iron. Transferrin, which is present in plasma and extracellular fluid, contain 5 milligrams of iron. Ferritin and hemosiderin, which is present in the liver, spleen, and bone marrow, contain 100 to 1000 milligrams of iron. Dietary requirements of iron. How many how many iron is required for an individual? It depends on age and gender. Adults required about 20 milligrams of iron. A child required 20 to 30 milligrams of iron. Pregnant women require 40 milligrams, and a menstruating woman required 18 milligrams of iron. Dietary sources of iron. Green vegetable contain about 20 milligrams of iron. Cereals contain 10 milligrams of iron, and the liver contain 50 milligrams of iron. Meat contain 20 milligrams of iron. Some foods are the rich sources of iron, and some are the poor sources of iron. The poor sources of iron are milk, wheat, polished rice. The rich sources are the jaggery, apple, pulses, cereals, fish, dry fruits, meat, liver, heart, and kidney. Biochemical functions of iron. What iron can do in our body? The first and the most important function is gases transportation. Through hemoglobin and myoglobin, iron can transport oxygen. The second function is it is present in cytochromes and non-heme iron, and help in electron transport chain and oxidative phosphorylation. In peroxidase, iron is present, and peroxidase help in phagocytosis and killing of bacteria through neutrophil. Effective immune system. With the help of iron, our immune system can boost its activities. Dietary iron. In our food sources, the iron may be present as a heme iron or as a non-heme iron. The sources of heme iron are meat and fish, and the sources of non-heme iron are cereals, spinach, and bread, rice. Forms of iron. During absorption and metabolism, two forms of iron are important: ferrous and ferric iron. Ferrous with +2 charge and with +3 charge is ferric. The most important part of this lecture is iron absorption. How iron is absorbed. uh, when we eat iron containing foods, the iron from the lumen of the intestine absorbs to the enterocytes. There are different enzymes and transporter which can help in the absorption and transportation of iron. From dietary sources, the iron is present in ferric form, which is a not absorbable form. So the enzymes ferroreductase convert it into +2, and then it is absorbed to the enterocytes. From enterocytes, when the iron reach the bloodstream, in the bloodstream it is converted back to the ferric form of the iron. The ferric form of the iron is transported to the different parts of the body with the help of a transporter, that is a transferrin, which is glycoprotein in nature. The transferrin can carry two iron molecules at a time. With the help of transferrin, the iron is transported to different parts of the body, which is used there for different purposes. For example, to the bone marrow, to the liver, to the muscles or tissues. About 75% of the iron is transported to the bone marrow. Inside the bone marrow, this iron is used in erythropoiesis. All of the iron absorbs all of the iron absorbed. About 75% of the iron is used in erythropoiesis. On the surface of the RBC, there is a receptor for binding of transferrin. Transferrin binds to the RBC and is transported to different parts of the body. Along with with the bone marrow, the iron is also transported to the liver. Out of the total iron absorbed, about 10 to 20% of iron is transported to the liver. Inside the liver, the iron is stored as a ferritin, or it may be stored as a hemosiderin. The iron may be transported to other parts of the body, like muscles. In muscle, it is present in myoglobin, or maybe in other tissues as present in cytochrome. Now, here is the summary of the iron absorption and transport. When we eat a certain food which contain iron, the iron is converted to the ferrous form of the iron with the help of ascorbic acid. Now, from the lumen of the GIT, the ferrous iron is absorbed to the mucosal cell or enterocytes, and then is transported with the help of ferritin. The free form of ferritin is called apoferritin. The ferrous form is then transported to the plasma, and in the plasma it is transported with the help of transferrin. The free form of transferrin is called apotransferrin. The ferrous iron in the plasma is converted to ferric iron with the help of ferroreductase, which is transported with the help of transferrin. The free form of transferrin is apotransferrin, and then it is transported to different parts of the body like liver, bone marrow, muscle, and other. The most important factors which help in absorption of